For this video, we're going to be looking at the annotation tools within assignments as a way for you to provide more detailed feedback to your students. So we're going to go back to assignments here. And if you can remember from the last video, we did some descriptive feedback with Creed's assignment and provided some text and talked about audio and the video feedback. So if we go into that assignment, which was our first assignment, and then we'll click on Creed again. Yeah, you'll see there are two files now. The JPEG or the image one is the one we looked at last time. So let's start with that one. You can see along the right-hand side that any of the feedback we provided last time is still there. But remember, he can't see it because we didn't hit publish yet. We just clicked save draft. As soon as we click publish, then he'll be able to see everything we've done. So on the left-hand side here, you see the annotation tools. Now it's works a lot nicer if you click on those arrows there to toggle full screen. And now it's much bigger and it's easier to write. So we can see his image here. And let's just go through the tools at the top. So we have, this is like the grabber tool or pan mode. So it helps you just move around, drag things around. And if there's an annotation there that already, you can kind of move it around and erase it. This is the zoom in tool, zoom out, and settings. Now settings, you can choose whether it's portrait or landscape, or whether it's portrait or double. So you could put side by side if there's multiple pages. So do multiple pages at once. You can switch the way the page transitions. And this is a really useful one here. If students hand in an image that is not oriented properly, that happens quite a bit. You can orient it properly. You can rotate it either clockwise or counterclockwise. Now over here are the tools that you will be able to use to actually mark up the document. So you have your drawing tools. There's a note, like a post-it note. There's a text box, and there's like a line tool. So let's look at this drawing tool first. You see we have a drawing, a freeform highlight, a text highlighter, and an eraser. So if we click on the drawing tool, you see we can select the color. We'll go red. You can select here, this is for the transparency or opacity of it. So we can put it to 100%, or if you put it down a little, you'll be able to see a little bit of his work through it. This is the thickness of the line. So those are the main ones you're going to want to use. So now all you have to do is go right to the document and you can draw on it. You can say, oh, that's good. No, you can circle something and you can write on it just like you would with your pen and paper. We also have the freeform highlight. Now freeform highlight is the same options here. You can change the color, but freeform highlight is exactly that. You can highlight things. If you think that's a little bit too thick for the line, you can make it a little bit thinner. The text highlighter I'm going to look at in the Word document, and this is the eraser. So you select the eraser and you can erase anything that you've done. This tool here is like a post-it note tool, and it's pretty cool. So notice there's a lot of options up here, but just I'll show you basic functionality right now. If we pick a color and we click anywhere on here, a little note pops up. You can say, this needs more work right there. And you can click off of it, and all that student's going to see is that little note. But when they mouse over it, then that note's going to pop up for them. So you can put a lot of detailed text feedback in there, and it doesn't look overwhelming for the student. All they see are these little notes. They just have to mouse over them, and that's what they see. A text box is exactly that. It's a text box. So if you click on that, you can say, nice work. You can type right on the document. All right, and the line tool is just that as well. It's a line tool. You can draw lines on there. All right, so that is the drawing tools and the note and the line and text box. Let's look at that text highlighter as well. So if we go to, actually, no, I want to save those. So we'll just continue to save draft. Again, we're not going to publish it. We don't want him to see it yet. Let's go to this docx file. And the only thing I want to show you here is that text highlighter. So if we go here, text highlighter, now it'll automatically sense text and highlight that text. All right, so that is all I wanted to show here with this annotation tool. There's more it can do, but that's the basic functionality, and hopefully you'll be able to use that now.